Hello, Bentbrook here. I'm on my first of quite a few training hikes for the Outdoor Vitals 100-mile hiking challenge. It is the 25th of March, and I'm hoping to complete this challenge by the 23rd of July. So I have some time ahead of me, a lot of weeks to train, and I need it because I'm out of shape. Hey, I'm at the start of what should be about a 40-mile through hike of the Uwharrie Trail. This is where I am, heading this way. Beautiful stretch of trail. My car, we just dropped off about 40 miles south of here, and now I just have to hike back to it over the course of hopefully 3 days, parts of 4 most likely, given the time that I'm starting here. Let me look at my watch. Yeah, it's about 3:40. So I'll keep you posted on progress. All right, the trail is now descending down either Cooler's Knob Mountain or Birkhead Mountain. I can't remember which. I think Cooler's Knob turns into Birkhead. Or maybe this is the bottom. This is the southern end of Cooler's Knob, and it leads into Birkhead next. I'll look at the map when I have a moment. But I have been ridge walking for a long time, and so now it's beginning to change here as I'm headed down this side of the ridge. The sun is beginning to set in the woodland. And the trail continues on. It's approaching 5:30 p.m. and what I'm going to need to do is figure out my plans. I knew today was always going to be a short day on account of me getting, I had to get to the trailhead, and it's Father's Day. It's a wonderful way to start this challenge. And I wanted to spend some time this morning with my boys and my wife before coming out. But what it means is I will need to figure out what my targets are going to be for tomorrow. Start looking ahead on the map. Land kind of falls away over there. That's neat. I mean, I look like much from your angle, but this is the end of the last significant climb of my day. Even though I haven't done that many miles today. I think these northern mountains in the Birkhead Mountain Wilderness tend to be longer than some of their southern brethren, at least insofar as the trails go. But you can see that I got light up there all around, and that means I'm approaching the top. There's a dry camp up here that I've camped at before. And then it descends fairly precipitously down to a campground, another campsite, and an old graveyard, the Bingham Graveyard, I believe it is. There's an old fire road that goes that way. Trail that goes this way. And another one that goes this way. And the sign, the Christopher Bingham Plantation, built about the year 1780. This was erected by Scout Troop 570, June 1975. And the Bingham Graveyard is up here somewhere. 1780. That has some age on it. All right. Hannah's Creek Trail is what I want. Burkhead Trail is what I've been on. Tot Hill that away where we came in. All right, Robbins Branch Trailhead, 1.7 miles. We're not going to go quite that far. Viable water source. I hear a wood thrush. Trying the VersaFlow, never used it before. See how it goes. Wow. I absolutely love how easy it is to fill this up. The sun is quickly falling. You might see a gleam of it on the water there, or through the trees. All right, welcome back to camp. If you look over there, I've hung my food bag, obviously not that high, but I got to eat dinner still. Using whoever made this elaborate bench for whatever purpose, using that as my gear explosion. This is my little hang up over here. Got socks and gloves drying, got shoes airing out, water bottle, camera bag. Have my bag hung. I use this mini hero clip for purposes of hanging my bag. I found it really useful. Over here, I have the Scenic or knock, or however you're supposed to pronounce that water bladder. I'm enjoying this. VersaFlow, first time using it, zero problems, empties, good drain, a good flow rate on that. And then over here, this will be my cooking station. You can see my ever new pot cover there hides my Trail Designs Tri called air-can system. Trekking poles, and here is my Warbonnet Blackbird XLC. And new on this trip, there's the Warbonnet Outdoors logo. Great company, great product. New on this trip are these underquilts and top quilts that I have. These 900 fill power from Loco Libre gear. I think they're going to be absolutely fabulous, perfect for summer. They're 60-degree quilts. It's supposed to be 66 tonight. I think I'll be absolutely fine. And what I'm using here for my suspension are spider straps with a homemade toggle. I made this out of an arrow, aluminum arrow. Just ran the cord through it. It's on the knot, always important, not on the toggle. And then I have Dyneema whippy slings. It's my little Zing It drip cord in case it rains. If I'm using a tarp, I don't know that I will tonight. Little beaner for my underquilt. And yeah, that's about it. And then all night long, as it has so many times in the past at different flow rates, Hannah's Branch Creek here is going to provide my white noise for the evening. All right, I want to do my day one log here in terms of where I am. I did 5.31 miles, which is not bad given when I started. I'm in a campsite that is immaculate. Basically, somebody's done a lot of work to this one, although they shouldn't, because this is a wilderness area. So an improved campsite is kind of a no-no. But I'm taking advantage of what somebody else has done for tonight anyway. I've been here many times in a much more unimproved fashion and, thoroughly enjoyed it. So 5.31 miles is good. My feet feel basically pretty good. I'm going to cool them in the creek a little bit later again, which I think will feel great. Setup and everything is a good time to stop. It gives me plenty of time in camp to think through stuff and get my hammock up and everything ready. So that's good. I'm going to start working on some dinner here. Things that have not gone as well. I reached into my backpack pouch to pull out my headlamp, and I discovered that it was on. And for how long, I do not know. It may have just come on in that moment. But what that means is, obviously I need a headlamp for the next 3 days. And so I'm having to charge that on a battery pack right now. So I've shut off my phone. And I guess it's the most crucial. So my phone for tracking and navigating and contacting with the Zoleo is most important. Right now I am charging the flashlight, my headlamp, on a 20,000, I think it's milliamp, is that right, battery pack. I have another 13,000 one in reserve. Battery on my phone is pretty good. It's like at 74%. It was in airplane mode all day. I'll do that again tomorrow. So the only real setback on day one so far has been the inadvertent turning on of my my headlamp, and I'm gonna have to keep an eye on the battery pack and see how much juice it's going to take to replenish that. That's a little bit of a concern. I don't believe it's 100%, but it's apparently charging. Over here, through the side, you can see the flame. This is my ultralight titanium pot, 900 milliliters. And when it says ultralight, it is ultralight. But what I'm cooking in there is just water, boiling water, using a Trail Designs Kojin stove, alcohol burner. And I'm going to make some mac and cheese tonight. All right. So we parked at this trailhead here, and we hiked down here, and we're right about here. Tomorrow we're going to hike out here. We're going to do this road walk down to here, I believe, back in here, and then we start down here, right? The this map has been, there's a new section that goes from somewhere here down to this trailhead here. Okay, and then I've got to go, bear with me, from this trailhead, all the way down here to here, which is where my car is parked. So we've got a ways to go yet. So far, I'm hoping that it'll thicken up a little bit. It's got the cheese sauce, it's got the seasoning, it's got the macaroni, it's got the Tillamook. I put some extra cheese in there, white cheddar. The only thing it's missing is this packet here of breadcrumbs, which I will add later. Night is falling in camp on day one. Don't know if you can see my friend here. We have a hoppy toad coming through camp eating bugs. Happy to have him. Except that hoppy toads draw snakes. Less happy to have those. Alright, it is getting on towards evening. It is 8:30. I have 9 minutes until the sun goes below the horizon. What it looks like. So, I am preparing things for camp. I'm going to go brush my teeth. I used my backcountry bidet. Need to hang my food bag along with anything else smellable that a mouse could get. I don't want mice getting stuff. Probably need to empty out my treat pocket over there. All right, I think that's about it. Super hard to tell. There are fireflies out. If I get one, it's going to be blind luck. Oh well.